everybody. Welcome to Love the Shit Out of Yourself with Kat Harmon. I am Kat Harmon, and today this is our yoga flow for our third week of the Love the Shit Out of Yourself challenge. So for today's practice, we are, perfect example. Delaney just came out in a beautiful, her favorite polka dot pink dress. Today we are talking about our passions and what brings us joy, and how can we incorporate that a little bit more easily into our daily lives, and also maybe noticing what keeps us from that, or what keeps us from allowing ourselves to do more of the things that bring us joy. So if you haven't already, get your yoga mats out, any props that you need, and we'll begin. Let's begin standing today as we work in this new, it's not new, as we work in this energy.
Thank you.
How are you doing today?
Doing good.
Good.
A lot of energy flowing.
A lot of energy flowing. Yeah, we're feeling a lot of energy today. If you're not feeling a lot of energy, say, I want. You can kind of draw on some of ours, but always, as always, honor where you are throughout this practice. Modify as necessary. Take breaks if you need to. Push bigger if you need to. This is not about me. It's about you. Okay. So as we find our feet about hips distance apart, ground into that, right? Take a deep breath in. Awesome, Amy, thank you for being here. Slow, long breath out. Relax your shoulders, your face, your jaw. Take another deep breath in. Feel the connection of your feet on the earth. Noticing in this moment any sensations in the physical body. Where are they? If you feel any tension, resistance, can you relax it? Can you release it? And if not, it's just there as an awareness, right? Not to judge it. Slow breath in. Slow breath out. How am I feeling mentally in this moment? Am I focused? Am I scattered? Am I clear? Am I confused? There's not a right or wrong answer. It just is. Take a slow breath in. Gentle breath out. Relax any areas that have tensed back up. How do I feel emotionally, energetically in this moment? And again, there's not good or bad emotions, they just are. So allow them to be there. Relax any places that have tensed up. And draw your awareness to your heart chakra. This is where we house our love, how we give and receive love. And I believe this is one of the places we can really connect to our joy. So in this moment, just drawing the awareness there. So maybe your hand is there, maybe your focus is there. We're going to take a few breaths as we just allow ourselves to be connected to our hearts. Slow, gentle breath. What brings you joy? Relax. Cleansing breath in. Fill up with as much air as possible. Hold that breath at the top. Exhale. Relax into your body. Slowly bringing your eyes back open into your space. As you inhale, sweep the hands to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. A few more rounds of that. Maybe you visualize like all the things that you love. You're picking them up, bringing them right into your heart center. Inhale. Exhale. And maybe you don't have like a clear idea of the things that bring you joy, but you know the feeling. So hold that, embrace that, bring it right into the center of you. Last one. Then we're going to start to move a little bit. So we've made our connection to the earth. Then start to bend one knee and then the other. Okay, let the arms just be heavy by the sides. Maybe the hips start to sway. Tapping into our root and sacral chakra here. Bringing a little bit more of alignment into the body. Start to sway the arms side to side. Get the solar plexus into it. You can go slower or faster than me, right? This is all about how your body wants to move. We've got that heart open. Let the head start to move, getting into the throat. Bring those fingertips up to the forehead. Give it a little tap, tap around. Maybe you're feeling sensations. Maybe you're feeling lightheaded. It's all okay. Just become aware. There's no wrong way to feel. Reach up to the tip top of the head. Tap all the way around. Then we're just going to sweep off our arm. One more round. Sweep off our legs. And let's begin to move. So we're going to inhale, sweep those hands to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold, palm the mat. Find your way back to your variation of plank. Take a breath here and decide, do I want to chaturanga flow or skip it and find downward facing dog? Choose any variation and find your way to that downward dog. Check in. How do I feel? Knees can be bent. Head is super heavy here. Where do I feel? Slow breath. Ground into your hands and your feet. Feel the connection. Inhale, rise high up on the tippy toes. Exhale, forward fold, top of the mat. Step, walk, or hop your way there. Inhale, halfway lifts you, shoulders back, belly in. Exhale, fold, heaviness. Inhale, rise and reach, tall mountain, hands to the sky, open heart here. And then exhale, goddess arms, peel that heart open. What brings me joy? Inhale, hands to the sky. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Find your variation of plank, hold. What keeps me from doing the things that bring me joy? Right? Are they just thoughts? Those thoughts can be reprogrammed, right? We can be modified here if you need to. Notice where the energy is in the physical body. Take a breath in. As you exhale, choose down dog or chaturanga flow. Exhale out. We'll all meet back in that downward facing dog. Inhale, rise high up on the tippy toes. Exhale, forward fold, top of the mat. Step walker, hop your way there. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, tall mountain. Bringing the hands to heart center, pause. We're going to take 2 rounds of breath of joy. And it goes inhale, arms up, inhale, arms out, inhale, arms up. Exhale, we fold and let all the breath out, okay? We're going to do 2 rounds of that for this one, and then we'll come back to it a few times throughout the practice. And it's going to go, okay? You can do it slower than me or faster. As you're ready, we'll take a big inhale. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold, palm the mat. Find your way back to that plank. Choose a chaturanga flow or skip it. Find downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg to the sky, 3-point. Circle that ankle around one direction and then the other. Let the head be a little heavier. Your exhale, runner's lunge, foot between the hands. Get nice and long through that body, and we're going to inhale, rise, full crescent lunge, hands to the sky. Your modification is back knee down here. Relax those shoulders, relax the jaw. Twist to the right side of you. So find your strength here. Pull in through the low pelvis, in through the belly, up through the spine, down through the foundation. This is going to be a twisted peaceful warrior. Right hand starts to reach for that back thigh. Left arm reaches up. Lots of balance. Be mindful. Be kind to yourself. Slowly, we're coming to a warrior 2. Slow. Unwind. Spin the back foot flat. Very intentional movement here through the body. Inhale, peaceful warrior, very slow. Side angle, same thing, intentional movement. Placement here, forearm can be to the thigh, hand to the earth, or a block. Inhale brings us all the way back to that peaceful warrior. Exhale, runner's lunge, cartwheel the hands down, frame that front foot. We're coming all the way back into our plank or modified plank. Pause and breathe. Side plank, right hand down, left hand to the sky. We got 2 modifications here for you to choose from, or many others. Press into that right hand. Lift the side body. Reach up with that top hand. Slow breath in. As you exhale, top hand comes down. Choose to flow or skip it. Find downward facing dog. Listen to what your body needs. Listen to what your energy needs. Inhale, high up on the tippy toes. Exhale, forward fold, top of the mat. Step walker, hop your way there. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold, heaviness, spin the knees. Inhale, rise up, tall mountain. Exhale, hands to the heart. 3 rounds, breath of joy as you're ready. Let all that stuff out. Anything that keeps you from your joy. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Fold, palm the mat. Find your way back to that plank. Choose a chaturanga flow or skip it. Find downward facing dog. And as you're ready, we'll inhale, left leg to the sky, rolling that ankle around. Drop the head a little heavier, releasing the back of the neck here. Press into your fingertips. Exhale, runner's lunge. Foot comes in between the hands. If it doesn't quite get there, use that left hand to bring it up. Crescent lunge as you rise. Remember your different variations here. Keep that pelvic tuck. So we're not trying to send the tailbone back and have this deep crunch in our low spine. We're pulling the hips forward, really stabilizing the pelvis here. Relax shoulders and twist as you're ready. So we're wringing out and getting rid of anything that is keeping us from our passion, from our joy. We're allowing it to leave with softness. So there's not this tension here. There's a strength in the core and there's an ease in the rest of the body. Relax the neck. Slowly transitioning into that warrior two. Oh, sorry, thanks, babe. Reverse first. Hold that reverse. All right, this is a little bit of a challenging posture, especially because we're all twisted up, right? So find that strong foundation. I always love to grab a root chakra mudra to help ground. And then belly button to spine as we come into our warrior two. Thank you so much. Lift pelvic floor, low belly, shoulders down and out. Inhale, peaceful warrior, slow and intentional. Your next exhale, side angle. Find a place to land. Inhale, rises us back. Peaceful warrior, lift that pelvic floor. Exhale, runner's lunge, cartwheel the hands down. Find that strong foundation as you make your way back into your plank or modified plank. Side plank, left hand down, right hand to the sky. Really shore up your foundation, lift everything up, and then reach and expand with that right side body. Exhale, our top hand comes down, lower all the way down to your bellies, setting up for some back bends here. Inhale for a baby cobra, press into the tops of the feet, lift the belly button away from the mat, and then peel the chest, opening up that heart. Maybe the hands are able to lift here. Back of the neck is nice and long. Exhale, lower down. This time, hands by the sides like wings. Inhale, begin to lift. Maybe the feet lift this time. The low belly is pulling up and in to really encourage length and strength in the low part of our spine. As you're ready, exhale, slowly lower down. Pause in stillness. Next one, press the tops of the feet into the earth. Just lift the upper body here. This time we're going to play with alternating the back legs. Right leg will lift and lower. Left leg will lift. Notice the stabilization of the pelvis and lower. Keep pulling belly button up to spine. One more round, lift. Relax your jaw and lower. Relax your shoulders. Lift, left. And lower. Slowly start to come down. Take that moment to pause, let the body settle. Then a little shift of the hips side to side. We're going to take a bend in our knees here. We talk about windshield wiping our knees, but this time bring the ankles to touch in the center as they cross, and then circle them around to cross again. And this is really good for our nervous system and our brains, our energetic system. And it's also kind of fun, right? So just allow yourself to feel like a little kid here. Let everything be loose. Pressing your way back into a child's pose as you're ready, big toes together, knees apart. Hips start to sink back towards those heels. Woo, and take a second to settle in, right? We've been in our hips, we've been in our low back, so allow that energy and that sensation to move. Cool? As we soften back into our body, back into this present moment, notice what's been showing up for you throughout the practice, and maybe you've been on autopilot, and that's okay, but notice it. That's okay. We're here to see the patterns, the programs, the triggers, and then choose to respond instead of react. Resetting that focus on finding your joy, coming to the realization of why we don't allow ourselves to have it, and then letting those blocks melt away. Cleansing breath in and out. Downward facing dog. Tuck the toes, lift those hips up and back. How does this feel? Inhaling right leg to the sky, 3-point. Take a bend in this knee, begin to stack and open those hips. Right knee is to the sky, top of the head heavy. Inhale back to 3-point. Exhale, runner's lunge, foot between the hands. We're going to rise, crescent. Move a little faster. Exhale to twist. Inhale, revolved peaceful. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, peaceful. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, star. Exhale, goddess. Slide those knees out, toes out. Lift the arches of the feet, drop through the tailbone, lift the belly. Inhale for star. Exhale, triangle. So adjust the feet. Right hand to the shin, blocker the earth. Stacking shoulders, stacking hips, and lengthen. Inhale is going to rise as peaceful warrior. Sink deep into that front knee, up and back to the side body. And then exhale, runner's lunge. Cartwheel the hands down, frame that foot. Right leg lifts to the sky again, 3-point. Take your time getting there. And then bend the knee. So we've been here already, right? Now play with it a little bit. Do you want to come down to your left forearm? Do you want to play with lifting up onto your right fingertips? There's lots of options that you can play with in this bent leg 3-point. There's nowhere you have to go, right? It's all an exploration of opening through the heart. What brings us joy? Slowly find your way back to that 3-point. Exhale, downward facing dog. Soften the knees, walk the hands back towards the feet, forward fold, back of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold heavy. Inhale, rise strong, tall mountain. Exhale, hands to heart center. 4 rounds, breath of joy. Inhale. Last one. Hold this fold. Find a little bit of movement. Maybe you have ragdoll arms. Gently releasing any binds. Slowly find your way back out to that plank. And then choose a chaturanga flow or skip it. Find your way back to that downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg to the sky, 3-point. Take a bend in this knee, stack to open. Drop the head, soften the face. Inhale, 3-point. Exhale, crescent lunge. Foot comes between the hands. Find that strong foundation, any variation, and rise. Exhale, twist. Inhale, revolve peaceful. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, peaceful. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, star. Exhale, goddess. Hands down to the thighs, right shoulder in towards center, twist. Back through center, twist to the other side. Back through center, star. Triangle to the front of the mat, exhale. Find that hand placement that's working right for you, and then begin to really articulate the feet. We're pressing through the outer blade of that right foot, lifting the arches of both feet, and then lengthen out the neck. Inhale, rise, peaceful warrior, bend that front knee, come up. Exhale, runner's lunge, come on down. Find 3-point as the left leg lifts to the sky, taking a bend in this knee, stack and open, stay or play. This can also be done from tabletop. Right? Working on that heart opening, working on playing with balance, all of that can be done from a modified variation. Slowly finding your way back to your 3-point. Exhale lands us downward facing dog. Inhale, rise high up on the tippy toes. Exhale, forward fold. Notice the stories that are running through the mind. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, tall mountain. Exhale, hands to heart center, right? Those stories are not bad. The programs are not bad, they just are. And as you find the awareness, you can change the channel if you want to. It takes effort, but you can change the channel. Let's do 6, where are we at? 5 rounds? 5 rounds of breath of joy. As you're ready. Really throw it. The last one. Inhale. Exhale, goddess arms. How do I feel in this space? Notice the physical sensations, the thoughts, and the emotions. Inhale the hands to the sky. Exhale, gentle forward fold. Halfway lift and lengthen, belly lifts. Exhale, fold, palm the mat. Find your way back to a tabletop. Spinal balance, right hand forward, left foot back. Awkward airplane, arm to the right, leg to the left. Whoo! Gate pose, plant that foot to the side. Hips move forward as you sweep your hands to the sky. Turn the toes out to the left, bending deeply into this left knee. We're going to start to sink hips towards. And you can stay lifted or begin to bring hands to blocks, bolsters, or the earth. Take a moment, noticing how the hips are feeling today. Take the movement you need in this space. Relax any tension that has been built up. You're going to find your way back to that spinal balance, taking your time. The left hand is grounded. The right hand and left foot are lifted. And stay here or start to practice that balance or bind. So you can take a bend in the knee, reaching back for that foot or ankle. You can even kick the foot into the hand, really peeling open through the heart. Now, we're engaging through the core here. So you're scooping up through the belly as you lengthen out to the heart and crown of the head. One more breath here. Gently release as you exhale. Come back to your tabletop. Swish the head and the hips side to side. Ooh, like water. Let that energy move. Downward facing dog as you're ready. Inhale, right leg to the sky, 3-point. Take a bend in this knee, stack and open the hips. Stay here. Or flip your dog if that's for you. Right foot starts to get really heavy. It's gonna reach for the earth. Right hand reaches to the sky. You're in like a little bit of a one arm back bend. So here's your modification. Yeah, you can even open up into a full wheel. Slowly transition back, 3-point. Whew. Exhale, runner's lunge, foot between the hands. Heart and eyes reach forward. We're gonna take that whole ride a little bit faster and add our final balancing posture. Inhale, rise, full crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Oh my gosh, twisted crescent lunge if you weren't watching. Twisted crescent. Inhale, revolve, peaceful. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, side angle. Inhale for star. Exhale, goddess. Inhale for star. This time we're going to exhale to a half moon. So right knee starts to bend. Right hand reaches for a block or the earth, and you begin to stack open through shoulders and hips, expanding out through the arms like wings. Stay or play with catching that bind. Gently releasing any holds that you have. We're slowly coming back into that warrior two. Lift through the high inner thighs and the pelvic floor and the low belly. Inhale, star once again. Exhale, warrior two. Cartwheel the hands down, runner's lunge. Find a 3-point as the right leg lifts to the sky once again. And land in a downward facing dog. Big toes together, knees apart, child's pose. Ground your energy, slow breath in. Long breath out. Slow breath in. Longer breath out. Tabletop. Start to roll up. Stack the shoulders and the joints. Spinal balance. Left hand forward, right foot back. Inhale for length and let's go awkward. Land that foot to the side, gate pose, sweep the hands to the sky. Ooh, I got a cramp. Turn the right toes out. Sink deeply into that right hip and decide the level that you need to start at and then relax into, right? If we always go into our deepest expression right when we get into a posture, our body starts to hit that fight or flight mode. It's like, oh crap. So you want to ease into it. Have this compassionate relationship with your body. Almost like you're an explorer. This is a brand new land and you just love it. It's beautiful. It's exciting. Last 3 breaths. And then as you're ready, find your way back into that spinal balance. Left hand is going to reach forward. Right foot is going to reach back, choosing to stay or work towards balance and a bind. Wherever you're at is exactly where you're supposed to be. Embody it. Be present in it. Breathe. Slowly come back out, spinal balance. Exhale, tabletop, little swish. And let's take that final ride. So you're going to make your way back into that downward facing dog. Take any movement you need along the way. And then as you're ready, inhale, we'll take the left leg to the sky. Taking a bend in this knee, stack to open your hips. Stay here or flip your dog. So I soften the right knee, that left foot gets super heavy and it comes on the outside of my mat. Left arm starts to lift. I'm really pushing down into this right hand, not making the right shoulder hold me. I'm staying active in that arm, peeling the heart open, which can feel vulnerable, sometimes can cause nausea. Just breathe and be where you need to be. Slowly finding your way back. 3 points. This time, we're gonna roll through it again. Exhale, runner's lunge. Inhale, rise, full crescent. Twist. Peaceful. Warrior 2. Peaceful. Side angle. Star. Goddess. Star. Half moon. Left toes turn out. Find your transition, your support, your variation. 3 more breaths. Gently release that foot. Come back into your warrior 2. Star. Wide-legged forward fold. So shift your feet parallel to the short edges of your mat. Drop your head down and put the hands wherever you like. If you'd like to take an inversion here, feel free to go there. Otherwise, we're just working on calming the nervous system back down. So belly button is fastened up to the spine. There can be some softness behind the knee here and the heaviness in the head, in the upper body. Let it just kind of melt down. 3 more breaths. Gently releasing any holds that you have. Inhale brings us up, halfway lift and lengthen. Turn those toes out, start to soften the knees. One hand to your thigh, other hand to your thigh. Come on up for star. Exhale, warrior 2, front of the mat. Runner's lunge, bringing the hands down. 3-point left leg lifts. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, rise high up on the tippy toes. Exhale, forward fold, top of the mat. Step walker, hop your way there. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, tall mountain. Lift the arches, the inner thighs. Exhale, hands to heart center. This time we got 6 rounds, breath of joy. As you're ready, inhale. Inhale. One hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Close your eyes for just a moment. Allow everything to kind of ground down through your feet. Noticing sensations, thoughts, emotions. Slowly bringing the eyes back open into this space. And beginning to find your way towards your Shavasana. So if you'd like to be seated or standing, lying down, take any final movements you'd like to take to complete this practice today. David's got a nice spinal twist going on here if you need that. Give you about 4 or 5 more breaths. Of course, take all you need. But as we're winding down this practice, remembering why we're here, why we showed up. Hopefully you showed up for some form of self-care. And whether or not the intention is what you want it to be right now, you still showed up, right? Say you showed up to do yoga because you want to get fit, or whatever the reasoning is. You want to be more peaceful, but it's so much more than that. When you show up for yourself and you continue to show up for yourself, it starts to become a habit, and it creates this new reality for yourself, right? So even when it's challenging, don't forget to find that gratitude that you showed up, right? The challenges are life. The distractions are life. Finding your way towards that still space if you haven't already. Taking the next few moments to allow the nervous system to reset, to allow the body and the mind to rest and heal, to allow that intention of tapping into your joy to really integrate. Softening through the entire body. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, Shavasana. Slowly coming back to your breath. Take a deep inhale, gently. Long, slow exhale out. Noticing the energy through the body, any sensations. staying here or rolling onto your favorite side as you do our final check-in. How do I feel? Without any judgment attached to it. Physically, mentally, and emotionally. As you're ready, slowly beginning to make your way up into an easy seated position. Maybe the hands are at heart center, maybe one's on the belly, one's on the heart. Closing out this practice in a seat of gratitude. Gratitude for yourself. Gratitude for where you are on your journey. Gratitude for the opportunity to move and breathe in this moment. Just taking these final few seconds to remember what brings you joy. It might be a million things, it may be one loud thing, but just in this moment, what brings you joy? And it can change. Allow that feeling, that sensation to just kind of wash over the entire body. Feel it connect down through the earth, through your seat, and out through your crown to the stars. We'll close out, sliding the thumbs to the forehead, finding gratitude for one another, all the energy that we just shared. Namaste, friends. Namaste, guys. I hope you feel good in your bodies and your minds. Know that throughout these practices that we are waking up and unblocking things. So if things show up later today, tomorrow, allow them to move, allow them to be processed, allow them to be felt. Very important. So if we're trying to unblock these things that keep us from our joy, from our passion, you're going to have to allow it to move. And if you need support, don't hesitate to reach out. I'm always here. But that being said, homework for the day or for at least the weekend, take a few moments to do something for yourself purely joyful, right? Allow yourself to just be uninhibited in your joy, even if it's for just a few minutes, okay? That's the homework. I love you guys. We'll tap back in with our email on either Sunday night or Monday for the schedule for our final week for the Love the Shit Out of Yourself Challenge. I've been loving these classes, and I hope you guys are enjoying them as well. If you have anything that you would like to work on, put it in the comments below. I would love to hear if anybody likes to share what brings them joy in the comments below. I would love to hear that as well. And it just kind of creates this community environment and it encourages others to share. So for me, one of the things that brings me joy that is purely about me, because of course my family and helping people and all that stuff, but the one thing about me is I love to move. So I want to incorporate that today that has nothing to do with anybody else but just me. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. LoveTheShitOutOfYourself.com, guys, if you haven't already signed up for the newsletter. Also check out our TikTok. It's same thing, Love the Shit Out of Yourself. All that stuff will be in the description, or Amy's got the links coming up through the comments now. Thank you again. Enjoy this beautiful day wherever you are on this planet. I love you, and don't forget to love the shit out of yourself. Bye. Maybe we stay on. Maybe that's what it wants us to do. See you later, guys.